how about nostalgic stuff? What you got? Got any of those nostalgic hits?
I mean,
I'm looking
as
for
far as
nostalgia,
nostalgia
man.
goes, right? No, I mean, I talked a little bit about old TV shows, but I put on an old playlist of old video game music from it was chill Super NES music and just all the songs that I know and just reliving the good old days when life was simpler and those were the games. And and I'll probably have more nostalgic moments because I am probably gonna properly set up the Super Nintendo. A lot of the big, mostly nostalgic songs were, for me at least, were from Chrono Trigger.
That
As
tracks.
being a JRPG guy, a lot of time spent in Chrono Trigger. And then also reminiscing on the days when I wasn't old and my body didn't hurt and I didn't have to use a back cushion in my chair.
My nostalgic memory is Burns Night specifically, but I generalized it in the document. Like, so like when you were a kid and your
Hmm.
parents went to like a party at like some at one of your friends' house or something like that. And so it was a party meant for adults, which sounds weird now, but anyway, all the kids were like in the basement like doing like playing games or whatever. Like it was a complete and utter chaos. But all the parents were
Yeah.
having fun and they weren't being bothered by us. They didn't give two cares. So my question is, do you have any fond memories of things like that where your parents went to like some party and you and a bunch of kids were creating mass chaos in another room in the house?
Not really. There's a lot of it. I mean, yes and no, kind of. I wouldn't say I remember a lot of parties per se. And I do remember doing kind of that with small group meetings, church small group meetings that they would go to, and then us kids would just kind of be
In a different room.
roaming around, yeah,
Yep,
causing the havoc.
that's fair.
And then also, I mean, big family gatherings. I mean, that's not really. I mean, part of it is kind of parent or adult focused. Um, but I had a large enough extended family that that was kind of the same thing, sort of.
Yep, that makes sense.
Those were always fun.
Yeah, yeah. I always enjoyed them. Like I remember it was like middle school, so you're kind of at that age where like you you're probably okay not going, or there's generally other independent things you could be doing at that time, but when those things kind of happened, I remember specifically like just all the kids playing melee. Like
Mm-hmm.
pull out the GameCube, it gets plugged into a TV, and we're all it was either Mario Kart or Melee, And then prior to that, it would have been N64, GoldenEye, and Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
And
Yeah,
Mario Kart 64. But then also sometimes just being like mass chaos with just toys and
a little bit
stuff.
of OG Halo.
My memories of OG Halo were not those sorts of things. My OG memories of Halo were Sunday afternoons, after church, after lunch. All the guys would go over to this. um, he was kind of like an associate youth pastor, is the best way I could put it. So he was a single guy, had a job outside the church, but every Sunday afternoon, all the guys that had Xboxes would pile into this guy's house into
Mm,
different rooms and have a big old LAN party every Sunday afternoon. So that was my OG Halo experience. And like
okay.
I was forged in the fires of Halo. because one of the guys that played in our LAN group was one of like the OG Halo MLG gamers.
Oh wow.
Like you play capture the flag and you want to be on his team kind of guy. And when you're not, you are forced to learn how to use the pistol as a sniper. So I was forged in Halo OG.
Good old days.
Good old days in that respect, yes. Like, I could. Oh man, those were the best. Oh, why? Now I just want to go back.
I mean, the mess. Yeah, right. Well, yeah.
Calling my parents and going, "Can I stay for a couple extra hours? They'll bring me home." And they're like, "Okay."
Right.
Yes! Click. Let's go 2 more games. Like,
Right.
oh. Oh. Oh, load the nostalgia right in my veins. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
Oh, I played so much original Smash Brothers. That was that was.
Did you see that the ROM for the PS5 got leaked?
I did not see that.
So the PS5 is potentially very soon going to be moddable and home and like all that kind of stuff. I might relive the Halo 2 days. When I say relive my Halo 2 days,
You talking about LAN parties?
yes, and I'm going back for another nostalgia hit, right? You know, one hit in my veins wasn't enough. I need another. So, right, like it was a few months before Halo 2 came out, right? One of my good friends at the time, he had bought an Xbox, and one of our mutual good friends was in college, and there were kids, you could pay them $100 and they would mod your Xbox for you. They would put in I think it was like a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Don't do this, kids. Piracy is bad. But we would go to Family Video, rent a game, then copy it to his Xbox. But this is what hits the nostalgia. When we got there, so when we did this, Halo 2 had leaked on the interwebs. It was like 3 months before it was released. And the French version, with campaign, multiplayer, everything, had been leaked. These people who modded my friend's Xbox, they then hooked my friend up in his Xbox with the leaked copy of Halo 2. In fact, here's the fun part. While they were modding his Xbox, the people in like their room, because this was in a dorm, people in their dorm, they had modded everyone's Xbox around them. So in this dorm hallway, there were people with Xboxes playing like Halo 2 local LAN multiplayer. So while we were waiting for my friend's Xbox to get modded, we were playing Halo 2 multiplayer. In fact, this was in the fall. We were in high school. I remember this part because marching band, when you have to be in the band room multiple hours before the game starts, and you generally can stay there multiple hours after, we brought the modded Xbox into the band room, and we would be playing like it'd be 4-player matches of like, it'd be like free for all, but like just kids playing Halo 2 months before the official release in the band room, because why not? We had we had the modded Xbox. There was a TV in the band room. We could, so why not?